recording.
Okay, boxing prediction. This time we'll be talking about David Price versus Tony Thompson rematch. Orthodox boxer David Price, heavyweight, was unbeaten, knocked out most of his opponents. Tony Thompson was the biggest name he had faced so far in his career. Thompson, on the other hand, had only been knocked out twice by the heavyweight champion of the world, Vladimir Klitschko. Coming into this fight, a lot of people expected David Price to knock out Tony Thompson. It didn't quite go that way. Thompson was able to maneuver Price into position and land the punch and stop Price. A lot of people say the punch was around the back of the neck or on his earlobe and it disorientated him. So okay, we'll just say, well, okay, Thompson landed a good shot, or he landed a fortunate shot, and he was out of shape. Now, here comes the rematch. David Price has been training with the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis. So now, the fact he's been training with Lennox Lewis, I mean, I don't know how long he's been working with Lennox Lewis, and I don't know what Lennox has been doing with him. You would think working with the heavyweight champion of the world, former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, would definitely give some benefits to Team Price. But at the end of the day, I think this is going to be down to David Price himself. There still remains question marks about whether Price can take a punch. It has to be said. Judging by what happened at the fight against Thompson, you would think that Price is suspect. But then if it was just a punch in the air and he was caught unfortunate, then we could give him the benefit of doubt. So there is a question mark around Price's ability to take a punch. And we go back to the amateur days for even further evidence about that. Question is this now for me. Tony Thompson was out of shape the first time round. Price was in good shape the last time round. So Price always comes into every fight in excellent condition. There's no doubt about that. So this won't be down to the condition as such, and Thompson will probably come into this fight in better shape than he was the first fight. Thompson knows there's more money for lucrative fights down the road, and a potential fight with Tyson Fury if Tyson were to get past David Haye, and a potential fight maybe with Vitali down the line as well. Who knows? But if you want my prediction for this fight, it comes down to a couple of things. Lennox Lewis, as far as I've gathered, I don't think in his reign as heavyweight champion of the world he fought any southpaws. Is that going to be key? Is that going to be a problem? He may have fought a lot of southpaws in his amateur days, I don't know. But I certainly know as a pro, I don't know if you could mark two southpaws, world-class southpaws, that Lewis fought. So I don't know how he's going to impact Price in that way. Yes, he'll be able to give him more technical advice in terms of using the jab and distance and space, when to throw punches, when not to throw punches. But for me, I don't believe that one fight the trainer can come in and do that. I think Lennox would really need to be working with David Price over a 3, 4, even 5 fight period, over a couple of years, to really tell, you know, whether Lennox is making that much of a difference. Really, this fight is down to David Price and his mental state and his confidence. Now, David Price to me doesn't come across as a guy who is exuding confidence, rather a guy that is somebody who is, you know, is a bit unaware or a bit, I don't know, unsure of himself. So for me, I think that with that, and he's going to have to battle some demons here against Tony Thompson. If he can battle those demons, overcome those demons, keep Thompson at the end of the jab, land hurtful, heavy punches to dishearten Thompson, then I would say in the second half of the fight, you'd look for a Price stoppage. However, there still are question marks about Price's stamina. We don't know if Price can go the distance yet, really, against a world-class athlete, which I think Thompson is. I don't think Thompson's skills should be taken lightly. The guy can punch. With that said, having looked at the Seth Mitchell fight with Jonathan Banks, I think the fight may just go in a similar fashion. Okay? Big question is, will Price be able to take a Thompson punch? Price landed on Thompson. Thompson showed he could take the shot. I'm going to go for a repeat with Thompson here. Thompson inside 6 rounds. I would like to say Price. I'm not. There are too many question marks about Price. Technically and psychologically, I'm not sure. So I'm going to go with Thompson, the proven guy at world level, proven chin, proven boxing ability. So I'm going with Thompson. Thompson to stop Price. Between rounds 6 and 8. That's my prediction. I'm out.